ABC tonight, The Bachelorette is back, and Katie's journey to find love begins, and the drama starts night one when a man arrives in a box. Who is this mystery man? Is he, pardon the pun, the whole package? And the biggest question of all, have we seen him on a season of The Bachelorette before? And this season, our Bachelorette has two friends on the inside, Bachelor Nation fan favorites, stepping in to help make sure Katie knows who's there for the right reasons and who should take a moment and say their goodbyes. The Bachelorette premieres tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC. Hello and welcome to Catfish Trash Talk. This is episode 5. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, Noelle Winters Herzog.
Hi, Tracey.
Hi, Noelle. We're here to talk about Catfish, season 8, episode 37, Apryl and Dayrl. How do you feel about the spelling of their names? Tell me.
Oh, okay. Why is every person on on this season spelling their name stupidly? Everyone.
I feel like, is it a thing? Is that what they're looking? You know how like sometimes seasons have a theme?
Yes.
And it's like, let's get the stupid. Is there anyone that spells their name with more Y's than not?
Do you think she changed it because he spells it that way?
Okay, but then I'm like, maybe she did.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Maybe she did.
You never know. You never know.
You never know. So now Neve is still in Rel's office.
I guess this whole season is going to be there. I guess his kids took over his apartment
That's
or
what
something.
happened. He can't make them shut the
Mm-hmm.
up. And also Cammie's having a breakfast bowl.
I like her. She's always like, I need to eat before we do this.
I know. Also, what's in the breakfast bowl, Cammie? Tell us
She always
more.
has a delicious looking breakfast.
Mhm.
What is it? And an iced coffee. What is this?
I know. I want to know more. So now we meet Apryl, Apryl.
She is, I'm going to quote Clueless here, a full-on Monet.
Definitely a Monet.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to tell you who Apryl reminds me of.
Okay.
Season 1 of Celebrity Rehab. We meet Jeff Conway.
Jeff Conway. He
Conway.
choked on a pill to death. He inhaled a pill in his lung. That's how he died, apparently.
He aspirated it?
Uh-huh.
All right.
He aspirated on a pill.
R.I.P. Jeff Conway. Conway. That's
from Taxi. He was in Taxi. Yeah.
He was in Greece.
Oh yeah, he was in Greece. I know him as being in Taxi.
I like how you've channeled both of our fathers. And you were like,
why do you think I've ever watched Taxi? It's so true.
Well, trust me.
Right?
So I didn't know I knew his name was Jeff Conway. I didn't know it was Conway.
I didn't know that either.
Okay. So now in this season, we meet his girlfriend, who's also an addict. I know you're shocked.
Mm-hmm.
His girlfriend is Victoria Spinoza.
Okay.
This is her. This is Apryl.
See, Apryl reminds me of this guy I know. She doesn't remind me of this guy I know. Oh yeah, she does look just like her.
If you guys Google that, oh my God.
She reminds me of this guy I know, his wife, and she was such a bitch. Like, what a bitch. She used to come into the bar when he'd be there and she thought she was cool, but she was just like loud and annoying.
Right.
She looked just like her too.
Yeah, she looks just like her.
Yeah, she does look a lot.
Because I was like, wait a minute. And then, so we find out she's been talking to this guy, Dayrl, Dayrl.
Uh-huh.
Okay, for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
But she's 22 and she lives in Montreal. When she said she was 22, I laid down on the floor.
I know. 22. That's a hard 22.
You have lived your life, my dear. You have lived it hard and you have lived it fast.
Because she's living in a dungeon. I don't know.
Yeah, but probably be by choice.
I don't know. Those stairs, like it looked like, I don't know. It looked very scary wherever she lives.
Well, she's been talking to Dayrl. He is from Ohio. He's an artist and he met her on Instagram and he drew her selfie of her. And this man draws like, oh my God.
But I feel like I would block someone if they did that. I think that's weird.
Okay. Yes. And I think that he knows that.
Yes.
Okay. So now he draws her, he sends it to her. And only in the past year has she fell in love with him.
Right. So they were friends first.
Okay. So in 4 years, she said he draws her a lot. And then we find out like 10 to 12 times in 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Not very much, but okay.
It's not a lot.
Mm-mm.
And then she gets a weird DM from his sister.
Dun, dun, dun.
So also he has deactivated
Mm-hmm.
and reactivated his social media a lot.
Right. Right. So like he needs a break or something. He told her he needs to disappear.
Right. So she said that he had to take a time out.
Right. Which, okay, you have to take a time out for social media. I get it. I can't really begrudge him that. Okay, it happens. I like that Cammy thinks he's in jail.
Cammy is convinced that he is in jail. This man is in jail to her.
I mean, it makes sense though, because I did not know until recently that you could be on social media in jail.
Because you can get like a cell phone.
Yeah, that's so crazy to me.
But like illegally, not like in real life.
No, I know. I have friends in jail putting up selfies on Instagram, and I'm like, what is this?
I know.
How is this happening?
There's also jail TikTok, jail talk.
Is there? I did not know this.
It's not like a separate app. It's just like there's like
yeah,
I think there's
that's
a
like the hashtag.
Yes, jail talk. Yeah, and then like all the guys in jail will dance.
All right, listen, I'm for it.
I convinced. I tried to convince one of my friends that is incarcerated right now.
He should join.
I was like, you guys need to get TikTok and dance. He was like, all right, well,
awesome.
I'm not sure where you think I am.
I'm not in that type of jail though.
We're talking about my friend Josh, who a lot of you actually have written to. And if anyone wants to be his pen pal, contact me because he loves pen pals. He called me the other day and he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm doing this, this, and this. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I'm in prison.
I'm just like, counting the days down on my wall, just scraping them in.
Just prisoning. So we find out that she manages a convenience store.
Right. I was like, okay, but it had a fancy way to say it in French. In French.
A convenience store. So now he sent her a nice, but also kind of creepy drawing, she admits.
Yes.
And she never asks him how he found her.
Right. Like he just randomly stumbled on her page and she's like, okay.
So Cammy's like, let me guess, you're his muse. And she's like, yes. How did you know?
He calls me that all the time.
Well, and then we find out he's subscribed to her OnlyFans.
Dun, dun, dun.
Shocker. She doesn't want to push too hard because she thinks that if she hits on him or anything, he'll just like go silent.
But don't you think this is like a common theme with women? Like, yes. I'm afraid to stand up for myself because my boyfriend's going to break up with me.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that a lot of us have been in that position.
No,
before.
I know. I hate that.
And then they only DM. They don't video chat. They don't talk on the phone. She doesn't even have his phone number.
Okay, but for 4 years, like that's a lot.
But she's in love with him and they're getting married.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So then she gets a DM from Candace, who's his sister, with a Facebook link to a group called You Are Not Alone.
Right.
So she clicks on this. So Neve and Cammy click on this. He was in the group. Daryl was in this group.
So that's weird to me.
So now they go on his Instagram and they find that he's posted a picture of his dad. It's a clipping from a news article, and his dad's an artist as well.
So cool.
And it's an article about his dad being an artist in the paper.
So it's like, all right, so maybe he is legit.
So then they find like other drawings of girls.
Right.
But she said she really wants to be with him.
Okay. I mean, I don't think that, but okay.
So now we look at Candace's Instagram and she's posted a video. Well, actually, and on his Instagram, he's posted a video of his drawing.
Right.
Not of him drawing it, but just of the actual drawing.
Right.
So now we see his dad, Danny, and now we find Daryl's Facebook.
And his Facebook is not nice.
He's a player.
That he's saying. He so what is it, like fuck simping, more pimping? And simping is like basically like stop being nice to girls if you don't know if they like you or whatever. And then all these bitches want his attention. It's
yes.
Like, oh, okay. He seems great.
Okay, good. Have fun on your OnlyFans.
And there's no pics of her on there.
Nothing. So now she gets a message. A message from the sister.
Right.
And they look and it's Candace's posts in this group. So they click on the group and Candace is the only one posting in this group.
Which is weird in itself.
So she's created this group on Facebook called You Are Not Alone. And she's just posting constantly in this group.
But I would think maybe she sent it to me because she just wants people added to her group.
I think that's exactly what
like,
it was.
I went through my brother's friends list.
And I just literally sent to everyone. So now Candace posts a video of him actually drawing a picture.
So it's like, oh, okay, so he exists. At least we know he's real.
Mm-hmm. So Candace said that she's basically the one DMing from Dayrl's page. So they DM Dayrl and she's like, hi, it's Candace. How are you?
But I also love that Camby says, can't trust a Bitmoji bitch.
That was very funny.
Very funny.
Candace said that she handles the finances of his art, but he's at work right now.
But she says it's so like she's lying. It was so awkward.
But I feel like they do this on purpose.
What, like make the other person awkward?
No, yeah, like they're like, all right, say it, but like make it like you're lying.
Right. Or it's almost like they bombarded her and she didn't know what to say.
Right. But I feel like they prompt her to do that
Maybe.
on the show.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. So, and also he's at work. What does he do?
Right. Because I thought he was just like an artist. Right. What does he do exactly? Tell us.
No one knows. So now they confront her about the link and she
Mhm.
says, my mom's calling me. What'd you say? I can't hear you. It wasn't me. My page got hacked. I didn't send it and I cannot recall.
Okay. But I love that her page got hacked, but it was just sent out to the group that she has.
Yes.
Like they were just sending out a legitimate group.
That's how
people
they
who
hacked it.
you.
They hacked it by trying to promote her group.
Right. That's what they do. Maybe what is it? D Woods? No, not D Woods. D Pimpin. Maybe D Pimpin was part of this page too.
Maybe.
Right.
It's almost like when someone hacks into my computer and then just like does all the spreadsheet work that I need done.
And it's like, oh,
Thank you.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Then
she left.
She left and she said her Zoom crashed. She will talk to Daryl.
But she never says she never comes back. It's not like my Zoom crashed and I'll be right back. Let me restart my phone, whatever, computer.
That's a cliffhanger. And guess what? ABC tonight. Nothing says summer's back like a brand new season of The Bachelorette.
Ooh.
Katie's journey to find love begins with 30 new men, all hoping to be the one to get her final rose.
Awesome.
And the drama starts night one when one of these men arrives
in a box.
Who is this mystery man? Is he, pardon the pun, the whole package? And the biggest question of all, have we seen him on a season of The Bachelorette before? And this season, our Bachelorette has two friends on the inside. They are Bachelor Nation fan favorites, stepping in to help make sure Katie knows who's there for the right reasons and who should take a moment and say their goodbyes.
What?
No word yet if Katie's got her buzzing bestie with her. You know that vibrating. Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Will Katie find love, good vibes, and the happy ending she's looking for? Will the mystery man in a box give her a ring in a box? Join the journey as the new season of The Bachelorette premieres tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Awesome.
Well,
yes.
April's having her own problems.
Yes.
Her bangs are tangling with her eyelashes.
Yeah. They are. They're on a full on dance. They're tangoing across her face.
It's almost like her eyelids are going to rip right off of her face if there's more tangling.
I am not a fan of bangs like this. It's very Molly Ringwald. It's not for me.
It's just a little tangly. You can have very long bangs or very long lashes. You can't have all of it. It's like a spider hair convention.
Right. Like they're saying you can't have smoky eyes and a red lip.
Exactly.
Same thing.
Just saying. So which she has both of those as well.
Yes, she does.
Okay. Well, she said that his Facebook wall doesn't match his personality.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be, not from all the things she's saying about him. He seems really mean on Facebook.
Right? Now, also, I will tell you this. I love her tattoos.
Oh, her tattoos are so cool. Like she has like henna tattooed on her hand.
They're all like henna style tattoos.
I love
they're
it.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So now they explain what happened to her and what they found. And she's very confused.
Yes.
So then they DM Daryl again.
Right.
And
Candace.
guess who it is? Oh my God.
Candace. Hello?
She's like, hello, it's me, It's me, Candace. I spoke to him and he's really nervous.
He doesn't know if he's ready.
He doesn't know if he's ready to talk.
Okay.
But I'll try to see if he'll come onto the Zoom.
I'm really trying hard.
I'm really trying so hard. And then
Then suddenly Someone joins the
Ding
Zoom.
dong.
Who is it? Commercial.
Daryl shows up.
Okay, so I saw him and I was like, oh,
It's just him.
hello.
He said that Candace only answers his messages for November, December for the holidays. What do you have, a Santa Claus line?
Yeah. Also, he's wearing a Chucky t-shirt. That is what Chucky the doll wore. That is
my
his
God,
t-shirt.
yes. His Bert and Ernie t-shirt.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What are you offering for the holidays, Daryl?
He's offering a portrait of me wearing a Santa hat, I think.
Do you think like what is he drawing? Like girls' buttholes?
Maybe buttholes with ornaments in them.
Buttholes with trees coming out of them?
Maybe.
Or trees with boobs? Like, what are you drawing anyway?
Ooh, trees with boobs. That's fun.
So only November, December, because his orders get crazy.
Yeah,
Man.
people commission him a lot for Christmas.
He draws a lot of Christmas cookie pictures.
Yum.
Oh my God. So he said that also Candace's page had gotten hacked. That's why it's like, did Candace sell you the same story?
But he believes that. I think that he just believes her because that's his sister.
Yep. And he said also her Facebook got hacked. Okay, great.
So you know what? Change your password, Candace.
Yeah, how about that? So now
It's probably
he said
123.
password 123. He said that he would never allow his sister to DM Apryl.
Right. And he told her, you could DM anybody you want, but not Apryl.
April's the love of my life.
Off limits.
He was not aware that Apryl even liked him, though.
Okay. Sure. Well, I mean, maybe.
He also wants to be more than friends with Apryl.
Right. Okay. So he has a crush on her.
But he didn't want to be too much. And he also stopped drawing other girls. I think he thinks that that's sex.
Right. If I stop drawing other girls' assholes, then that's sex. Okay. Good.
So he said that she motivates him and she's a dream.
Right. He didn't want to be too forward, so he will only watch her nude on OnlyFans.
He'll only jerk it to certain pictures, though.
Yes. He says he doesn't want to be creepy, but it's like, you know that he's jerking it.
You're a member of her OnlyFans.
Yeah. So obviously, not that that's creepy. Like, I get it, but it's like it's like conflicting stories.
But he also has money issues. He has money issues, and yet he has so many orders in November and December that his sister has to step in.
And he had a job.
Has his accounts receivable.
Yeah.
And he's at work.
Right. He only accepts CODs. That's probably why.
That's probably why. Only Cash App. So he said that he had money issues, the pandemic, depression, yada, yada, yada. And Neve tries to get the truth out.
Right.
And he was like, you know what, Neve, you're right. I was pushing her away, ... commercial.
Mm-hmm. Right. Because you're thinking, oh, because he's married.
Right.
Oh, because he has
a girlfriend
kids or whatever. Right.
He's like, it's because I was shy.
Ooh.
And he said that he also couldn't make eye contact with people until recently.
Okay. That sounds not great.
I feel like maybe he went to eye contact school during the pandemic.
I feel like maybe he got some Suntax.
Maybe he got Suntax and now he's not even making eye contact, but it looks like he is.
He's making Suntact.
Sun contact. I think he might be neurodiverse.
What does that mean? That's an interesting way to say anything.
Kind of like on the spectrum.
Okay, sure. I could see that.
He said that he's never kissed a girl. He's never been in love. Now, here's the other thing. How old are you?
That's what I wanted to know. They never said his age. I thought I missed it.
Which is very, very sus.
Right. Don't you think that's weird? Because I feel like he's older than her.
It's like, are you 45? Because this is a different story if you're 45.
Right. I want to know how old you are. And why didn't they say? Tracey, I need to message Neve.
I know.
He's also so hot. Every time I look at Neve, I'm like, why are you so hot?
You do love a good Neve.
I love him. He looks like Matt in a way. He's so cute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you only marry your husband because he reminds you of Neve Schulman?
I mean, it's very possible.
Is that why you used to catfish him so much?
Maybe. Oh, yeah, that's true. That it makes all the sense. I just wanted him to call Neve.
Full circle.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my God, imagine. And then you were like in the Zoom with Neve and Matt and you were like, my dreams are coming true.
Tracey. And it's like, That's
like,
why
let's all
has
hold
nobody
hands.
done that yet? I just really wanted to meet Neve.
But no, they have though. Don't you remember there were other episodes where it was like a
Uh-huh.
script and then they were
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh yeah,
I
we
remember
just
the
all
one
went.
with Machine Gun Kelly and the girl was pretending with like a group of
Mm-hmm.
like lesbians. She just really
Yes.
wanted to come out or
Yes.
something.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It was weird.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we'll cover that one day.
Yeah.
So he said that he didn't know that she liked him at all.
Okay, listen, she said she didn't really want to be forward with him.
Okay, but what are these conversations like that you're in love and that you're also, he said that he would have married her by now if they were closer.
So he didn't know she was interested. She didn't know he was interested.
But he said he's going to marry
right.
her, but also that they don't even talk about exchanging phone numbers.
Also, has she never asked him like about any of his exes? Like they've never even had a conversation like that before.
Like,
that
are
they're
you
in love?
married?
Right.
Oh my God. So now,
You know, when was your last relationship or whatever?
no, she can't talk to him. So now she's so in love with him, she can't talk to him.
She's crying.
So now they talk to each other, quote unquote, privately.
Yes.
Okay, with all of us listening and watching.
Right. So it's very private.
So she tells him, listen, I'm insecure too. You know, you see me naked, but like I edit my pictures, there's different poses, and I get what she's saying.
Yeah.
And she also says that she feels like men don't appreciate her for like who she is. They're just like, you know, thinking that she's, you know, out there for them.
I could totally see that too. I get that.
He said that he wasn't interested in women until 2 years ago.
Right. So what
Again, how old are you?
Uh-huh.
What
like
happened?
I think he meant he wasn't interested in anything. Like more like I guess asexual.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
it's like, did you first go to sex class and then you went to eye contact class?
Right. It's so many classes just for this girl.
And then then they exchanged numbers.
Right.
And
now, finally.
And Neve's like, oh, I'm going to get you a flight. I have a lot of frequent flyer miles. I like how he couldn't even just pay for a flight.
Uh-huh. No, he has miles. It's not MTV money or anything. He just has a lot of frequent flyer miles. You know, he's a very charming guy. Really like
Neve
him.
or Daryl?
Neve. Daryl is very cute, but he's not charming. I actually feel like he's very full of cocky in some ways. Daryl.
Okay. I think that there's definitely something fishy about this whole thing. And I got to tell you, there's something fishy about a lot of these episodes lately.
No, I know. And I don't know if it's just like this season or what. It's weird because usually they used to always be so fun to watch. Not that it's not fun, but it's not the same.
It's definitely not the same. So I decided that I was going to reach out. I wanted to see what happened. Apparently they haven't met yet.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he can't get to Canada still, I think, or something.
I'm not positive. I think the borders are open, but we'll see.
Okay.
And I contacted Daryl and he was not interested in being on the podcast unless he was very, very largely compensated in a very I don't know the word that I'm looking for. Unrealistic.
Okay.
Way.
Yes. He dreamed big, basically. Yeah. Daryl. He was dreaming big. He was shooting for the stars.
Well, guess what? He landed somewhere and it wasn't amongst the clouds.
Yeah, right. He could BLOW me.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
No. Well.
No, but honestly, I would have liked to speak to him, but I feel like
I want to know how old he is.
Okay, me too. Who can we ask? Maybe we could ask Candace? Someone.
We have to message Candace.
Does anybody know how old he is? Has anybody spoken to Apryl? Can someone tell us how old Daryl is? Because I'm just wondering. I wonder if he's older. I wonder if he's younger. Who knows?
The world may never know.
The world is not my oyster right now.
You know what I do know? I know that we have over 200 episodes of bonus content on Patreon at patreon.com/trash talk podcast. Literally my favorite podcast, BS.
Where we BS.
We BS. There's also 16 and Pregnant Trash Talk, Unexpected Trash Talk, 90 Day Fiance Self-Quarantine Trash Talk. And all of that's available at patreon.com/trash talk podcast. And if you don't want to join the Patreon, which is fine, we have other podcasts. We have Teen Mom Trash Talk available everywhere you listen to podcasts, and also 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hell yeah.
We want you to follow us on social media. I'm at Trixie Tuzini, TRIXIETUZZINI on Instagram, Twitter, and Stereo. And Noelle is at Noe Girl on the same stuff.
Ooh, all
Also,
right.
big announcement. We have stickers for sale $4. They're so freaking cute. You could go over to Instagram, Twitter, check out my Venmo. It's at Tracey-Carnazzo. You could Venmo me $4 with your address and I'll send it right out.
You know what? She sends it right out too.
Right out.
Yeah, that's very good service, Tracey.
I always walk to the mailbox
right away.
immediately.
It's true. It's very nice, guys.
Every time you talk to me, where am I going?
The mailbox. You're always like, I'm going to take a walk to the mailbox like 30 times a day.
Yeah, I just do it, just back and forth, back and forth. So try me, guys. See how fast I can send out these stickers.
Ooh.
It's our logo, by the way.
It is our logo.
That's what the sticker is. Also, I'm on Cameo. And check us out there. Check us out everywhere. And if you want to see me live, stand-up comedy is back, baby. TraceyCarnazzo.com for upcoming show dates. And we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.